But basically, I want to explain to you very clearly on which problem we have developed the Audacity program. So it's a trilogy of elements that is a photography of the context of education. So the first is the child itself. Within a bachelor degree in psychology of children in the 1990s, I've developed different tools to analyze how a child learns and what are the paths and the steps necessary to have a child to learn in a good way. I had problem when I was young, teenager, to learn because the system was not made for me and my type of learning. So this is basically why I was interested to do this bachelor degree. But being an entrepreneur and to see those problems that entrepreneurs have, I decided to create this program to find a way to teach children how to get a better esteem of themselves. How can they feel stronger about themselves, and how we can bring them autonomy. So the first element of the pedagogical approach of Audacity is really to understand the child's mind. Secondly, what is fundamental and on which problem we have built Audacity is the educational system by itself. We have developed the educational system, and it still is like this from the end of the 18th century with the system from England. And it's basically a machine to create sausages. So in fact, earlier a parent was saying that they learn in a box, and basically children, they're not creative. They cannot go out of this box, and they cannot develop autonomy to develop their own thinking. So Audacity was built to change and to do a shift of the paradigm. And this paradigm is still here today. Look, we don't know what's going to be the jobs of the future. We don't know. Today, we don't know in 20 years what are going to be the jobs. How can a system of education be stagnant still and is not going to evolve? This is where we want to have the system of pedagogy that could or can evolve. And Audacity is one of the elements we want to answer as a solution. The third element of the trilogy that is making the fundamentals and the basement to solidify our program is to bring reality to children. What does it mean? How many companies have you visited when you were young? None. None. Nobody. Go out of schools. Go in the companies. Experiment the functions of an accountant, a marketing, a sales, production. Nobody does this. This is completely inappropriate for children. Why? They don't know what's out there. How can they choose a career that they're going to be 50 years, 40 years, 30 years? How can they do this? This is insane. Doesn't make any sense. So the trilogy is, first of all, think about the children's brain and how they learn. Secondly, how is the educational system and how can we evolve, make it evolve to a better formula? And thirdly, bring reality into the life of children. These are the basic elements of Audacity. And we're succeeding. And we're very happy about it.